Good evening, guys. We just got a new update from the State Department of the Treasury and the IRS. So yeah, we're official. They're dispersing direct deposits starting tonight. Let me know what you guys think. This is the first time I'm going live. And yeah, I figured I just posted the update about checks going out as early as next week. But they just did this press release, and I figured you guys should all know. And I hope you guys appreciate that I'm here for you. If you have any questions, feel free to chime in. Originally, we were looking at a delay as long as up to 10 to 45 days due to the stimulus check amount of $2,000. And it looks like if that does go through, they will have essentially a separate disbursement of $1,400 to even out the differential to the $2,000. But yeah, it's happening tonight, starting tonight, and checks will be going out tomorrow. I have a couple of live streams going, feeds that I'm following up on right now. And yeah, so yeah, unemployment boosted, as well as stimulus checks could go out, could be in your account tomorrow morning. If you, I'm guessing that it's just the people that already had their information in for unemployment and or PUA or FPUC. They already have your information. So way to go, Jerry Powell. Yeah, he's got it ready and set up for everybody to get their checks right away. Yeah, so that's what we've got right now. Looks like the Senate Majority Leader is going to be coming on any minute here, probably to announce the same thing or maybe give more feedback on what is going to be in these disbursements. My initial thought is if they're doing unemployment retroactive for the 1 week, you'll probably get 2 weeks with that, as well as your stimulus of $600. And also, I did see that if the $2,000 does go through, that you'll have $2,000 per adult and $2,000 per child dependent. And if you had a child in 2020, when you file your claim for your taxes for next year, when you file your taxes for this year, next year, just include that you had a child and the date, and that stimulus will be included in that tax return. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. This is the first time I've gone live and had my mic activated, so I'm not even sure if you guys can hear me. Can anybody give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, just so I can make sure that I've got everything adjusted here? Looks to be everything's going. Nobody's chiming in. Well, I guess that's everything's working on my end, it looks like. Can you guys hear me? Tap once if no, tap twice if yes, or chime in on the chat alongside the chat. That way I can see that as well. All right, give me a second here. U.S. Treasury Department Office of Public Affairs, Wednesday, December 31st. Yeah, so looks like we've got. You can hear me. Okay, good. Thanks, Mary. Also, guys, keep in mind, I'm still doing the giveaway on my channel. All you got to do is like and subscribe and share this on social media. You comment on any one of my videos. It doesn't matter. And I'm not giving away $600. I'm giving away $1,200 once I hit 500 subscribers. Also, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to ask those questions. I've got looks like the Senate. Yeah, the Senate's. Is it Chuck Schumer? Yeah, it looks like Democrat Chuck Schumer is basically announcing the involvement of what's going on as far as disbursements for the stimulus and the potential of Mitch McConnell bringing this to the Senate for the 2000, which will end up being a separate deposit. I think I mentioned that earlier. And yeah, happy Tuesday. Apparently, we're finally seeing some movement. It took them only 6 or 7 months, but and I think that we definitely, I'm not sure if you guys are on the same page as me, but I feel like they've all failed already. It's not even a question of whether they care about us. I mean, after seeing all the ulterior motives, specifically with Mitch McConnell getting special money from private parties to block this scenario, he wouldn't even submit to letting a vote happen for the 2000 tomorrow. Chuck Schumer was just like, whoa, hold on. It's really important for the American people to see that they need help. Can we have this vote tomorrow? And Mitch McConnell's like, I object right away. I'm like, oh, great. So we're still in a logjam. But listen, my friend Carrie, she's actually works in the Fed, and she's like, yeah, we're already working on rolling out checks. So I was anticipating something similar to what they did with the stimulus last time they did it back in March. They said it was going to go out on a Monday, and everybody got their stimulus that was direct deposit. That if you already filed your taxes, it still took like until Wednesday for people to first start getting their checks. I know there's a lot of you out there that are really in need. I mean, during Thanksgiving, I did, I believe, 4 giveaways to families to help, put food on the table and keep the lights on. I know it's tough times. I can't even fathom why it's taken this long. Oh, here we go. Nancy Pelosi. Yep. Okay. Looks like the Dems are trying to take credit for stuff going on right now. But as far as I'm concerned, if they were already, if the Fed was already ready to issue and roll out checks, they already had an agreement. They already were somebody was telling them to do that. And, as I said in my other video, she said higher up and she wouldn't elaborate. And I can only think of the only higher ups that tell anybody, tell any information to the Fed would be either the White House administration or Mitch McConnell directly. Mary, where are you from? Are you in New York? Oh, on Facebook. Oh, okay. He's messaging me on Facebook. New York. Okay. Mary, you didn't respond yet, but that's okay. Yeah, so all things fair. I think it took too long. And yeah, really it's all going to depend on next week's vote for Georgia. I actually posted on Facebook. I was like, oh my God, Bernie Sanders is insane. Ohio, that's right. Oh, you know what? I remember seeing your comment on one of my previous videos stating that you were in Ohio. How are things there? It's like here it's insane because with the restaurants, they're shutting down, in indoor eating in most places, and it's wintertime. There's snow on the ground. Great. We're going to eat outdoors. No, people are going to order food and have it delivered or picked up. By the way, that's one of the big businesses that has actually grown is courier services. I did see quite a few options for people to apply for jobs delivering food. If you're in, courier services, you got DoorDash, you got Amazon Prime, FedEx. They're all hiring temporarily. But You know, and I think that has something to do with the jobs reports always being so low. Let's see. Hey, Dion, welcome. This is my first live stream. I've been meaning to do one, but things kept happening. Like, you obviously could tell my background is a little different because I'm using my direct PC cam instead of pre-recording it from my smartphone and or my GoPro. Yeah, they're open. Very limited usage. It's tough. Thanks. Yeah, the holidays and with everybody being forced to stay in, and if you're laid off, you're just looking for jobs, and it's tough to go look for jobs because you got to get all your stuff together to go out and find places that are hiring. You know, if you're hooked up with like Monster or whatnot, I actually have a couple links I can include below that are now hiring. One of my close friends, Chris Beecher, he works for an insurance company, and they're looking for people, and they pay really well. In fact, I'm planning on using them as a sponsor for my channel once I get a video for them. And this is my first live stream. I was going to do one for the season finale for Mandalorian. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Standing Hoyer. All right. Yeah, it looks like all these guys are saying that we should start receiving checks tomorrow. Well, you could have received it already. It looks like they started 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Yeah. So you check your bank accounts, guys. You might already have your direct deposit stimulus check. If they had your information, that is. Dion, we got to do a collaboration. I want you to do a reading for me. The last time I saw you do one, I think was like October, and it was for Taurus. I'm a Taurus, and everything you said was directly related to what was going on to me. It wasn't like relationship stuff, but you know, with me starting the business and getting sponsorships and all that jazz, we absolutely need to hook up. Yeah, it's so funny because today was just the weirdest day. Like, I originally had my stimulus update video all set and ready to go, and I was going to start to record. I had the script done and everything. And don't you know, the HDMI cable on one of my screens snapped the board, so I had to go run to Best Buy. But this is funny. I go to Best Buy and I meet another guy who's looking to start up a YouTube channel. His name's Cam, and he's like, yeah, I was definitely looking into starting up a YouTube channel, and you know, this is great. What's your channel's name, and what are you doing? And he wants to do like a independent journalism, but like sports. Like he's from Tennessee. I went to UT, so we were talking about Knoxville. How's the sound? Is it okay? Like, it is. I mean, I don't want to tap the mic and blow your ears out. Yeah, 600. That's what you're looking at, 600 right now. There is potential for some maneuvers that we have on our end. Now, Trump's little throw of that wrench into the works set up that delay. We all thought we were going to get a lapse in UI, and that's been confirmed that that's not happening, obviously, with what's going on right now. Gian, you're in New York. We got Ohio. Sound is good. Perfect. Awesome. Excellent. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done. I know I did a couple podcasts before, but never live stream. Oh, we got some people here coming in. Oh, some Republicans. All right, we got some of the guys that did not want the stimulus are now. Is that CBS? No, it's CNN. Fox News. No. All right. Disregard. Yeah, I try not to stick to one reporting entity. Like, they all have their own little agendas, and yeah, like, I don't know about you guys, but during the campaigning for Biden or Trump and the other candidates that were eligible, not everybody saw that even Andrew Yang was a potential candidate. And I'll tell you why. He's a progressive independent. And the higher ups for those reporting entities, like CNN and NBC, Fox News, Bloomberg, they wouldn't even let him talk because they didn't want him to be heard or to, they wanted to keep their candidates in the limelight. And obviously with Trump, he loves to be heard. He loves to hear his name. In fact, if you read his book, he literally goes out of his way to make sure that he is being talked about. I mean, it's a smart business move. I mean, and right now with him staying in like everybody's mindset of what's going on, he's still raising money for a possible 2024 campaign. So that's why he's trying to keep his name out there and work for the people, which is great. But it was kind of like a heartbreaker. I don't know where you guys were as far as, your thoughts on what was going on. They had almost everything approved. And that was for the 600. Yeah, that's not enough. It's a Band-Aid, but at least it was something. I got friends and family that are starving. And, Thanksgiving was just a heartbreak. If you've got stories about, what you guys went through or what you're going through, please share. I'm happy to do fundraisers or, reach out and say, hey, you know what, this family is over here. And originally I got that idea because somebody had posted on Facebook that they were willing to just go get groceries, no questions asked, and drop them off on the front porch for just somebody that just commented on their post. So I reposted it because they challenged. And anytime there's an opportunity for me to help out, I try to be there for you. So I reposted it. And then I got so into, oh, here we go. IRS and Treasury. Yeah, we already know that information. All right, well, that's the breaking news. You might already have money in your account, and they're issuing checks tomorrow. So you got to remember, with all the stuff that's been going on, I don't know if you guys have personally tried to get something from Amazon or what have you, and it was shipped to you, but the mail has been delayed crazily. So I absolutely recommend hopping on the irs.gov and updating your information so that they have it. If they have that information and you were on UI before, or PUA or FPUC, and or applying for the EIDL or the PPP, they already have your information. You just have to reapply or recertify. So if you're on UI and you've gone through your effective days, just keep recertifying. You don't have to do anything else. Oh, maybe that's, you know what? It could be, if you're hearing background sound, that's probably because my brother is watching Mandalorian with his girlfriend. Yeah, so I guess that's our update. I thought they were going to do some more announcements, but it looks like they're just kind of, trying to take credit for what's going on. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to do another update tomorrow. If I see anything or hear anything, if you guys comment below on this video, like you received it, let me know so I can reach out to other people and let them know. And if you're in a state that was offering your particular state was offering your residents something above and beyond the stimulus, let me know. I love updating that stuff. I did the update on Orange County, Colorado, New Mexico, Vermont. A lot of other states are using the funds that they had left over from the CARES Act to disperse to their residents. Yeah, no, hold on a second. Let me just kind of real quick. I'm not even sure if I'm sharing my screen. Mitch McConnell. Okay, yeah, it looks like we're just waiting on Mitch McConnell. So he may do an announcement. If he does another announcement and it's more specific to the $2,000, I'll go back live. But I love and appreciate you guys. Thanks for joining me. And yeah, this is the first live stream. So I love and appreciate all of you guys. Remember, Webull's doing their promotion for 2 more days. You just basically, what I did was I signed up and then I did the $100 deposit, and I only got 1 free stock, but right now they're giving 2 free stocks, and they weren't nearly worth as much as what they're worth now. I think the limit for when I first did it was like $1,000. Right now, the second 2 stocks could be up to $1,600. So no matter what, you get 21% on your initial return on investment. Also, if you're looking into cryptocurrency, I'll put a link below in the description so you guys have that. Mary, thanks for joining me. Dion, thanks for joining me. I am going to start doing a Patreon and doing a members only once I get that set up. I haven't really even attempted yet. I know I looked into it a little bit, but like I said before, if they're going to do a $2,000 update, if Mitch McConnell comes back on and does an update on the $2,000 stimulus, see, he's the gatekeeper. And that's what I thought, was the craziest thing. If he is the one that decides if the Senate even sees a proposal, if he doesn't agree with it, he's not going to do it. And if it's not on his side, and I just saw, here we go. Looks like Mitch McConnell's got his own, oh wow, Trump and Mitch McConnell have their own plan coming out. This is Eastern Standard Time, so it's 8 o'clock. No, it's 7 o'clock in California. All right. Looks like we might get an update within the hour on what Mitch McConnell wants to do about the $2,000. Because earlier today, when he was in front of the Senate, he was saying, yes, we'll consider looking into the amendments that Trump wanted, as well as the $2,000. But then he immediately objected to Chuck Schumer saying, hey, let's get a vote tomorrow so that there's no delay. At this point, guys, next week is January. So January 5th, the vote for Georgia, those 2 seats, very well could go both blue. And if that's the case, if we got the blue wave, Biden's not going to have any issues with anything that he proposes as far as that $3.4 trillion. And I kind of think Kamala Harris's 2000. It wasn't just Kamala Harris. It was Kamala Harris and 2 other representatives. They were planning on doing what Canada has with the $2,000 a month. But I'm not sure how that would affect unemployment yet. But I'll look more into that. But I love you guys. Thank you for joining. Smash that like button if you like my live stream. If you've got any criticisms about my backgrounds or maybe background noise or anything, because this is the first time I've done this, comment below so I can fix it or I won't know there's an issue. I love and appreciate all of you guys. As always, we'll be talking soon, and I'll put those links below, like I said, for Webull and Birch and cryptocurrency if you're interested. I'm in crypto. I first bought back in June. And it's like $27,000. And especially with this news, I'm going to go right to my Webull account and check to see what crypto went up to. Because, yeah, it's definitely where people are going as far as recessions, if there is a recession. I don't think there's going to be an extension of this recession. I think the economy is going to recover with all this great news. But I love and appreciate all of you guys. Hope you are all doing well and have a happy holidays. And if I don't talk to you again before the new year, Happy New Year. And thank God it'll be 2021 and we're no longer dealing with 2020. Oh my God, this is like the worst year ever. I love and appreciate all of you guys. Have a great one.